Imagine you hook up with your long-term best friend, he ghosts you and then dies. That is the story of this book I read a couple months ago. It is called Loved One by Aisha Muhair. It was such a highly rated book for me, and I've been thinking about it recently that I wanted to give a recommendation, but I wanted to see if I could do it in less than 5 minutes. Oh my god, all of a sudden it feels menacing, even though this is the thing that I chose to do. Anyway, Loved One. So, Aisha Muhair, although this is her debut novel, she has written for shows before, so she's been a part of likely your favorite media, especially if you're Gen Z. She's written for Parks and Rec, Hacks, The Good Place. I love The Good Place. Can we please talk about it one day? Comment down below if you love The Good Place, because I want to talk about, oh my god, the things I'll talk about when I have 5 minutes. Anyway, so this is a novel, a coming of age story focused on our main character. Her name is Julia. She has been long-term friends with this guy named Gabe. Besties for the rest. Oop, not the resties. So they got together in their, I want to say like got together like platonically in their late teens. The story kind of goes back and forth between past and present, and you see what led up to the fateful night of them hooking up. They truly were completely platonic up until that night, or at least she's really trying to convince us in the book, but you kind of have to make that up for yourself. They were platonic until that night, and this book is really just an exploration of grief, ambiguous loss. The strong points, I'll say, are having such emotional depth to be able to handle that premise, but then also being funny enough and witty enough to explore it in with a tone of comedy. Like, this is one of the funnier books that I think does balance grief and humor really well. And that is hard to do. I really find that I like books where we can talk about something that is tragic, but then also the audience can also laugh a little bit too. This is one of those. This is also a book that I think just simply has a smart girl making silly decisions. If you are interested in smart girls making silly decisions, you're the audience for this. Something else that I think is kind of funny, but like, if you know, you know. Like, if you have ever watched The Mindy Project, this one is for you. Also, the writer has written for TV, so like, she knew what she was doing. Anyway, so our main character Julia is kind of exploring her grief related to her best friend Gabe in various stages. Like, there is the ideation phase of when you miss somebody and you're grieving them and you only can think of them as like this blameless, beautiful angel that only has, you know, like memories where you guys belly laugh together. But then also there is also the rage part of the fact that he ghosted her. He ghosted her for like a month after they shared a very intimate moment. And then the fact that he had a girlfriend at the time. Oh, he had a girlfriend at the time, and then she also has to deal with knowing the girlfriend and kind of getting some of his belongings from her without being disrespectful, but ultimately she disrespected her. Anyway, I highly recommend this book. I had a lot of fun reading it. I like smart girls making silly decisions. If you like any of that, I recommend. Also, one of the main characters, Gabe, he, for some reason, when I was reading it, I could literally only see like somber in my head. Like, he looks like somber. He's like a musician, mildly famous, never had that. And with that, oh my god, there we go. If you pick up this book, let me know. If you've read a book like this, let me know. I'm a killer for these. I find like the closest book that is kind of similar to this is Big Swiss. Like, that's a smart girl making a silly decision. Let me know if you pick it up. Let me know if you have anything similar. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is, I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or night. Also, curses to my neighbors. Oh my god, if you could hear them, please forgive me, because I will not be forgiving them.